know what to expect during your first week here. The guy who normally does this left the company last week, so I'm not exactly familiar with this either. Anyways, I've been left with some notes to give you over the phone. Let me just grab them now. Okay, frankly I argued that it'd just be better to give you these in person, but there we go. Alright. Now I'm not sure if you're familiar with Flumpty and his friends, but they're from an American company who is known as Flumptys Funhouse. Unfortunately they got closed down last year, and the CEO, being the nut that he is, decided it would be a good idea to buy most of the company's assets during the liquidation period. The only problem is that funhouses aren't so popular here in Blighty, so instead we're going to be rebranding the franchise as Flumpty's Fright the Horror Attraction. Also, the creatures move around at night for some reason. We've come up with a fix, but it isn't perfect. Each camera is fitted with a shutter which allows you to take pictures of Flumpty and his friends. Well, his friends anyways, it doesn't seem to work with Flumpty for some reason. Anyways, there's no way to generate them automatically, so instead, we've given you the ability to generate them yourself. If you avert your attention to the maintenance panel, you will see that you can control the doors, as well as the generate camera rails. You can generate any amount of rails from 1 to 15. But make sure you know where Flumpty and his friends are, as you won't be able to use any other electronic equipment that's normally available to you when generating camera rails. You'll also need to regulate your power usage at night, as the building is no longer connected to the national grid, but instead, the building is connected to an auxiliary power supply after 11 PM. But that's a story for another night. Anyways, keep at bay and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Talk to you soon.